Alright, Trading with Tyler here. What's going on, guys? Let's go over this cool little new tool TradingView has graced us with called the Anchored Volume Profile. Not to be mistaken with the Fixed Range Volume Profile, as we see right here. That bad boy is of the past. No, all jokes aside, they both serve their own purposes. As you can see, here is an old school indicator right here. You know, allows us to take a range and actually they are very useful. You can certain ranges or just like bits and pieces of, you know, it all really it's very nice tool. But why I like this new tool right here, the Anchored Volume Profile, you can find it right here. Go ahead and add that to your favorites. So check out the difference. What's cool about this is there's a couple ways to use this. So I'm just gonna show you how the two ways I like to use it. So basically, same thing, but so I'm clicking at the start of this range right here. So it's, as you can see, it's a little bit hard to see. The opacity is a bit off. Let me make it a little bit more clear just for the YouTube video, and I'll go back to how it was when I'm done. These are my custom settings right here. If you want to see what they look like normally, this is the default. Kind of not my bag, you know. So of course I have templates of this. Did I just delete that? Yeah. Choose, make it however you want, left, right. But ultimately, what's cool about this, one way to use this is get it real, such as this. Have it really. So this is taking the whole range into account right here, right? You can see the volume nodes really individually. And if you want to see the settings I'm using, it's row size 500 and value area volume 70. It's been using these for a while now. You can tell by the VRVP, same thing. But what's cool about this is, let's say we want to hone in on a particular level. We can click this right here. Let's just say this last two candles. All right, so that's what that right here gives us that. So no matter where we go, it's unlike the VRVP, which if we have that on, let me make this one different so you can see. The VRVP, whatever's on your screen, it's going to adjust to. It's a bit annoying. I mean, at least it is to me. I don't know. I'll change this one up. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me put one on the right, put one on the left so we can see it a little bit easier. Boom. This is the fixed, this is the anchored, the new one. And so this is the VRVP. So it just adjusts to whatever's on your screen. So see how it just kind of, it's never just sitting there. It's always moving around, you see. And what's cool about this is we can just establish the range we want. And this really doesn't serve a purpose for me anymore. Matter of fact, I really don't even need that in that, because I like to use it in this new anchored profile as for this range right here. So check this out. From here to here, this shows me the volume nodes of this range. So what's cool is I can kind of exaggerate this and check this out. We can see where these volume nodes are. Let me go back to my other setting. I like this one better. Oops. On the right hand side. My apologies. Boom. So I can kind of slide this over and you can see where a lot of this volume, what stopped this is these volume nodes here, and the low volume nodes, look right here, where price falls through, ultimately and catches on support. Look here. Right here. See this volume node right there acting as support, maybe a little hard to see. That's because of the opacity of this. I like to keep this. Now that you've seen it, I can move it back to where I like it at 3. It's not so much. I mean, even look here. Ooh, acting as resistance, that this volume node sticking out. This all matters, you know. And we can see, we can infer a lot, and it's going to help us a lot with our technical analysis. Say, for instance, check this out. So the only thing I did notice is, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't allow you to extend left or right. So it's always going to be Let's say I put it, I can't just attack one certain area like this, like the FRVP. Like I can just assign one area. It can't do that, but what it can do is like, so if I want to see, boom, what stopped us up here? Technically, it's going to be more to our left, more than likely, actually. This whole range here, you can just kind of see where a lot of this volume's been at and why the POC is strong, and then these volume nodes. So it's real cool to have, like, we're coming up to this level here. You can see getting over this hump would put us in territories of, I'd say, getting through to almost likely, you know, this 30, this area right here. You know, I think should we get past this, you know, it's just like a staircase here, at least to right there, at least, you know. And so we can kind of do this, pull a fib here, you know, and maybe take a look at, okay, so the CC aligns here, so the 75886, is this respected, yes or no? Are we on the right level? And this seems to be like a nice level, nice alignment of this. So should price come up to right around here, you should see some nice resistance. And look in between here. I mean, so should we move through this? Oop, a little, nice little 1.5% move or so. This is one way of using it, but it's cool. I think it's really cool. That way, we, for practicality purposes, on like 10 or, you know, let's say 10 or so, right off the bat, if you want to just back on out to a asset chart view, just, you know, click this bad boy off, start from there, boom, and that's, and if you don't want these lines across, you can just disable this if you like. And watch this, even cooler. We can still see our value area high, our point of control, and our value area low for this entire range right there. But those, even though I made the lines opaque, so even a step further, if you'd like, if you just want to use this as a global, always there, showing you, because what kind of sucks sometimes about this fixed range, I guess not suck, but I guess you can always put this on the right hand side, you know, but it's always going to be right there in your way, you know, it's just in your way somewhat. But they, like I said, they each have their own perks, but I think it's pretty cool to have it like this and even take the histogram off, because so it's not like just nothing's in the way. We just have our volume node here that we always want to see, and just do our TA just like we normally would, you know. And we can get, let me look at that perfectly right there. This CC right here, look at this volume node. No, it's no wonder that it aligns perfectly with this volume node sticking out right here. Okay, and why is that? And that's where it has found the most volume at before. And equally, I'm pretty sure, like I said, I don't even know what this is Pepe. Okay, so watch here. This is not playing out, so I'm hoping this is right. Let's see. Boom. This 886. This is our last line of defense. We took this low up to this high right here. This 886 showing us this shelf right here. Boop. Should price come down here? This is our bounce. Drop below this. A goodbye. You see? So in between here, there's all kinds of nodes and stuff, you know. But this is just the global. That's the cool part about that, you know. You can just set it and leave it like that. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to actually. Yeah, it's going to be 3 QT global BP. That way it's not distracting or anything, you know. But no matter what time frame we're on, it just stays there, you know. It's really cool. You gotta let it load for a second. I'll be lying to you. Oh, of course. There it is right there. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, if you just want to look from what's going on right here and there, boom, there's that little volume. That's that area. Now we can take it here and see what's going on with it. Gives you a better picture there. Of course, you can see right here. So the 618 has stopped this price action, but make no mistake, a break through this level, we won't see another volume node like this until this POC up here, about 8% away. I mean, we'll see some action, but nothing nearly as these are, because this is quite a dip through here, you know. Not a crazy amount, but yeah. Anyways, that's how I'm using it, and that's my little tutorial on it.